welcome back to the Crafty Meraki YouTube channel. Today, it's Erica with you, and we are going to be talking patterned paper. So there is a new release in the shop available from today, and I know what you're thinking. Hang on a minute now, lady, that's not a new pack. We've already seen this one, which is true. So I don't actually have the new pattern paper, but I will put a link in the description box so you can go and check them out right away if you want to. But what I thought I'd talk about today is just like a few little ways of incorporating pattern paper into your card making. So I am a bit of I'm super guilty of hoarding the pretty stuff. I don't know why I do it. I can always buy more, but for some reason, whenever I buy a pattern paper, I just tend to hold on to it because I buy it because I think it's pretty, and then it's like, oh, it's too pretty to use, blah, blah, blah. It's a cycle, I tell you. But so with the Crafty Meraki paper collections, what you get is you get 12 patterns, so you get 2 each of, and 24 sheets in total. So this is for the love of flowers. So you might have already seen this one because it's been out for quite a while. What I thought I'd do is just, as again, just said, like I'm just going to show you a couple of little ways of how to like incorporate some pattern paper. Because especially if you're like me and you hang on to it rather than using it. This might spur you on to actually make something with it. I don't know. So here is a super simple way of using your pattern paper. So I have cut out a panel which is 4 by 5¼ inches. So this way. And then I've added this to a white card base. And then this round or oval die cut is actually from LDRS. But then what I've done is I've taken the Hugs Paradise and I have cut them out of the bottom layer is this sort of pinkish. And then I have used a colored cardstock, and then I have used this gorgeous sort of, this is the same one actually as this one here. And then I have layered them up to kind of give it a little bit of interest. So with the pattern paper being the top one, you can see here, it just kind of, we're going to stop the flickering. It adds those like little nice details there, doesn't it? It's like just a little something extra. And then obviously it ties in very nicely with your background. So another couple of ways of doing the same kind of layout here is I have done 2 here with sort of the same premise. So the same kind of base design, different colors. So here I have, okay, we're going to grab this one again. So we have used this one here. Where's it, this one? No, it's this one here. And then on one of the cards, we have actually backed it with the yellow pattern paper here. Now, I have been a little bit smart, and I've actually cut out the shadow of the high on this panel here. So this is going to go onto a card base, and nobody will know, except for all of you who just watched me show this. So we are, I say we. So here we have used the same color pattern paper for the shadow, the big shadow, and then we've used the same pattern paper for the 3rd layer. So let me get that hug sign, show you what I mean. Oops. So the big one is our yellow pattern paper. Oh well, it's non-pattern, but it's kind of ombre-ish. And then our 2nd layer is the same color here. And then what I've done is to kind of tie in the gold frame. I have used, sorry, this is not the one. This is Hugs. Okay, so same premise. Here we go. We're going to do. So this one is the yellow. This one is the flowers. And then the top one is the gold. I can't believe it took me that long to realize that it says high here and the die cut said Hugs. Shows you how on the ball I am. Anyway, so with this one, I have done the same kind of thing, except we have gone for a white card base and some dark gray linen textured cardstock. And then I've also added a couple of little die cuts from this yellow pattern paper here of the fern leaf, just to kind of add a little bit of texture and sort of soften it up. So like the whole idea is the same here, but you get very different results. So this one I feel like is warmer, more goldenish because of the gold. This one is more clean and simple. And so I feel like if you maybe got rid of the fern leaves and you could do the frame in white, you would have quite a lot of white space still. So it could technically maybe be a clean and simple card-ish. Yeah, something like that. Well, we gotta go for it anyway. Now, I also have a couple of backgrounds here, which are just backgrounds. So this one here is done with our kind of minty pattern paper, or non-pattern paper. I don't know. Are we saying pattern paper when there is an ombre on it? So it kind of looks like this. And then I've used the Wanderlust cover plate on that. And then I have added this to a mirror cardstock, a gold mirror cardstock, to kind of let that pattern peek through. And it just looks so nice. I kind of don't want to cover this up. I mean, I will make a card with this eventually, but right now I am just mesmerized by that gold, and I kind of want to keep it as it is. But I do have a little high here. We'll see if it kind of... No. So this one is going to need something spectacular. I don't know. Is it going to be too much gold? Add in another gold frame, and then maybe like a big sparkly happy birthday or something? I don't know. Anyway, so I might end up hoarding this one instead of just hoarding the pattern paper, but we'll see. So with this final one, what I've done is I've cut out strips of a piece of leftover, so it's probably about this size. So I used a strip die cut, and I've cut out strips, and then I've just adhered them to a card base. Now, I did want to add a little bit of texture, so I have in between these spaces, I've used the Meraki bling tool, but the ballpoint end, and I have, and also a, what are those things called? Scoreboard. I did not apparently add my strips very straight. So I measured this way. So I think probably what would have been a better way of doing it is adding it like this and then having the strips go up and down. So again, memo to everyone, do as I say rather than as I do, because then you're going to end up with wonky strips and all sorts. But I do think that this one is still going to work out into a pretty card. And it means also that you don't have to use that much cardstock or pattern paper actually. So, but this is just another way of adding a little bit of texture and a little bit of fun. And, you know, it's obviously pretty easy to cut out like maybe one of the big, like the birthdays or the love or whatever in one of these gorgeous colors or patterns as well. So you definitely need to check out the new release because there's some stunning stuff. So I will be picking mine up when I go over to the Americas from Europe in, I want to say 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's quite soon. Anyway, so that is it from me for today, but I really hope you get time to check out the new release and see some of the amazing cards that the design team have made. And don't forget to subscribe to the Crafty Meraki YouTube channel. Hit that thumbs up button, even if maybe it wasn't like a super great video. And yes, I will be back very soon with definitely a lot more shenanigans and funness. So with that said, I really hope you will have a fantastic Monday and a great rest of the week. And I will see you very soon again. Bye for now.